A big release and a big award contender that we're going to kick off with is the Taika Waititi movie Jojo Rabbit, which I know you loved, didn't you?
No, I didn't love. I thought it was very good. I had issues with it. Because there's a scene in it, for instance, with Stephen Merchant and a bunch of Nazis where they're sort of Heil Hitlering and they're talking about the sort of impracticality of it. They riff on how impractical it is that everyone in the room has to do it. And that's the level of comedy I expected from Taika Waititi Does Nazis. And what you get instead, I thought, was a bit too dramatic. I thought it wasn't quite as broadly funny as it needed to be, and not as I would have expected from Taika Waititi. But I do think it's a very good movie, and he did deserve his Rising Award for it.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's so exciting to see that he's going to be behind the helm for the new Star Wars movies as well. So there's big news there.
Was this best adapted screenplay that this won? Did it come from a novel and he's adapted it, or is it best original screenplay? I can't remember offhand.
I think you're right in terms of it being an adapted screenplay. I think it was based on a book.
Parasite won original, didn't it?
Yes, it did. Yeah, so interesting turn from Taika Waititi. I have to say, I struggled to get into this one, but when I got into the flow of it, I actually did really enjoy it. Some of his other work is absolutely kind of from the get-go, I'm completely on board. I know you and I are both massive fans of What We Do in the Shadows.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
I mean, you can't compete opening a coffin sequence in the same sort of way. No. But great cast in this. I liked Scarlett Johansson in it. I thought she did a really, really good job. I think it was funny. I think it's always difficult when you're kind of parodying a Hitler-based story of getting that right.
Especially having, your director and writer then also star as Maori Hitler. It's the weirdest idea.
Yeah, and also him being like this... figment of the young boy's imagination in a way as well. So it's
yeah, well, because that's the thing. I think I wanted something like Drop Dead Fred with Hitler.
Yeah.
When you start being like, Hitler's an imaginary friend, I'm like, okay, so we're doing Drop Dead Fred. Like, no, we're actually doing, Little Boy Befriends a Jewish Girl. Like, oh, okay, so we're doing The Boy in the Striped Pajamas. Like, well, no, actually what we're doing is the inconvenience of living in Nazi Germany. Like, okay, so we're doing... And that's the problem. It keeps becoming that, okay, kind of a conversation over and over. Having said that, the bits that it does of each of those concepts are really well done. For me personally, I would rather there had been another Taika Waititi pass through that script and just punched up the comedy of it. The film is great. The comedy, I just think, isn't quite there.
Yeah, no, I tend to agree with that. But nevertheless, still a good watch. Still something that will keep you entertained.
Very much.
Visually very beautiful as well. Just maybe a little bit too out there on certain elements, but not enough on others, if that makes sense.
Not enough of walking the clones, as Rebel Wilson says at one point. You can walk the clones. I want more of that. That's what I want.
Yeah, definitely. So that is Jojo Rabbit. That's going to be available from Monday on DVD and Blu-ray. If you are kind of still working your way through that award season list, then you're in the perfect sort of scenario to do that right now. And this should be up there as one of them that you definitely want to catch.